Jessie Lee Ward. You can also call me #BossLee. And I will tell you right now, we're going to be doing a social media series because I feel like I am qualified to teach this. Here's why. In case you don't know who I am, my name is Jessie Lee Ward, and I have built now 3 multi-million-dollar businesses, 2 of which are only online. And so I can teach you how to do it. Now, you might be saying, why is she, look, this is not a normal bathrobe, okay? Here's the deal. If you follow me, which we're going to talk about branding and stuff like that today, right now, you know I am a very proud dog mom, and I just got this amazing robe for Mother's Day with my name embroidered on it, and I feel like, I feel like this is going to be my outfit for the day. And so I beat the face for you, and we'll talk about that too. And let's go. So if you're trying to learn how to build a business online with social media, if you want to teach your team how to do it, I suggest hitting the comment button and hitting the share button next to it. It's a bright blue button. Hit it, share it out to your team, share it out to whoever. Let's go. There will be no mention of companies, nothing like that. This will be super generic and super power-packed full of information. So today, and you can tag people below. Thank you, Becky Webb. Way to go, girl. Way to go. So the first things first, I will tell you that this is going to be a many-part series, many lives on this, simply because I can't be on here and just teach you today how to add tag message, okay? That is one live that we will totally do. It's a system I came up with the 3-group system. I'll teach you hashtags. I'll teach you all of it through that. I can't teach you everything about that and then also teach you Instagram today. Can't do it. I can't teach you add tag message, Instagram, Facebook, brand. I can't do it all. So we're going to do a whole bunch of lives on it. This is going to be very rich in value, so share what's going on from all over the world. I love it. If you're tuning in live, drop a 1 below. Catching a replay, drop a 2 below, and I'd love to know where you're coming in from. I see some people from Wales. I know some people from Washington State I see on here. I see some Hawaiians. I know my Mother's Day robe. It has to stay on. I'm just digging it today. All right, so if you want to build a big business online, which I think a lot of you want to do in 2018, and just in this kind of space in general, this is the easiest, fastest, most duplicatable way in order to build a business. I'm telling you right now, people watch what I do and they go, oh my gosh, Jessie Lee Ward is at it again. Here she goes. Here she goes. Another multi-million-dollar business. Another one. It's kind of a little aggressive, isn't it? Right? Well, it's because I'm very good at making things duplicate. And I love that some people are on here right now who I cannot make $1 off of. And they will tell you I am very free with my information. There's not going to be little kind of hints about what I do. I'm a straight up teach all y'all how to make money. All y'all, not going to charge you $200. You know what? If you want to send me $200, you just go right ahead, okay? But I'm not even going to tell you how to do it. You can figure that out. All right, so today we're going to talk about the power of storytelling. So this is going to be applicable to Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, etc. Some of you are probably watching this and you don't even know that you can put stories on Instagram or Facebook. You probably don't even know you can link the 2 together. Did you know? Now you know, okay? So if at any point you feel like you're getting value, make sure you share, all right? So Instagram has become a hotbed of money making for a lot of us, myself included. When I hit 10,000 followers on Instagram, I was fired up because I got a swipe up option. And I was like, here we go, bang, bang, time to really shake and bake. And some of you are watching this how on God's green earth do I even get to 10,000 followers? This is insanity. How is she doing it? I don't understand. Okay? And the fact of the matter is, storytelling in general is how you are going to build a business. Now, we'll go into what I was talking about with stories, but storytelling in general, all right? People need to know you. People need to know you. Social media is the fastest way to do this, but people need to know you, and you need to get better at making people feel like they really know you. Watch this. Okay, so my dog, which is why I'm wearing the Mother's Day robe with Jessie Lee Ward on it, super fired up about it. Okay, I was so touched. I thought, what a great gift. Okay, what does my dog have? Why am I posting my dog so much? Drop it in the comments below. Okay? Some of you know what is my dog's name? I bet you a lot of you even know which dog I'm talking about, right? Kumba isn't the one who has the illness. It's who? Drop the comment below. Okay? Now, how would you know? I'll give you another 15 seconds before I say it. How would you know that my dog, Wookie, has cancer and I'm treating it with the ketogenic diet if I didn't tell you that through stories? Right? Because here's the fact of the matter. Facts will tell, stories will sell. You've heard it a million times, but let me give you a statistic. People remember 22 times more stories than facts. Okay? So you're gonna forget that. You're gonna be like, what did she just say? People pay attention to stories. They absorb it 22 times more than facts. So you can get out there on your Facebook, your Instagram, whatever, and go. Here's this statistic. Here's this, da-da-da. This doctor said blah, blah, blah. This report says blah, blah, blah. This study on PubMed, blah, blah. No one cares, okay? No one cares. They want to know the stories. That's right. Wookie has a cancerous tumor on her back right leg. We are shrinking it and treating it with the ketogenic diet. It is a fact, okay? I've told stories about it. Y'all feel involved with it. Every time I post about it, it gets a million comments, tons of shares. It's amazing because you're involved in my life, right? You feel like you know me. If you feel like you know me even like a little bit more, then you're like, I feel like I know her pretty well. Drop a flame below. Right? And when I say drop a flame, usually what do I say? Fuego! It's getting hot in here. It's getting hot in here. Drop a flame below because it's fuego! Right? You start to feel like you know me. If I ran into you on the street, if I ran into you, at an event, if I ran into you at the mall, at the whatever, you would be like, oh my gosh, it's Jessie Lee Ward. And how do I know that? Because y'all do it. Y'all run into me in the airport. I get messages, oh my gosh, I'm sitting behind you on an airplane. Can I come say hi? It's because you actually feel like we have a relationship, and it's only through social media. I'm going to teach you through this whole series how to be high tech, but high touch. So if you're interested in that, keep sharing, keep paying attention, okay? So people need to feel like they know you, and stories are the best way to do it. Not everything you produce content-wise belongs on a full post. Right? Not everything you talk about needs to be some highlighted reel on your Facebook timeline or on your Instagram or whatever. There's a lot of you over posting all kinds of stuff where I'm like, oh, Lord have mercy. What are they even doing? Okay. Y'all see this, don't you? You see this. I know you do. Okay. That's when stories come in handy, meaning the story function on your Instagram, on your Facebook, on your Snapchat, etc. People love these things. Y'all are addicted to these things. How do I know it? Because as somebody who uses Instagram stories, I can actually go on there and it shows me the exact number of people who are watching my stories. Every single thing I post on there has every single time. Doesn't matter what I'm posting. Every story has over 2,000 viewers. Okay. That's a lot of people just kind of poking around, especially on Instagram where I do not have my biggest following. My biggest following is here on Facebook. Okay. So, but that's how people are going to get to know you. You can kind of show off your personality a little bit. You can let people in on your life a little bit. You can show people all kinds of information that maybe you wouldn't want to make a whole post about, right? Maybe you want to show people your consistency. I'm very big on this, okay? If you're trying to run a business, thank you, James. Thank you so much for your sharing, guys. If you want to run a business, show people you're consistent and that they should want to do business with you. Let me give you an example. I sell a lot of trials, okay? I sell a lot of trials. Now, I can tell you that, and I could even give you the statistic. You're not paying attention. If I post a picture of all the trials every darn day that I'm shipping out, you start to go, oh, real talk, Jessie Lee is legit. Every day she's on there posting like 15 trials she's sending out. Okay. Even if you're tapping through on the stories, you're seeing it. I'm really funny. Here's a little pro tip. Go on Snapchat. Okay. I am funny. Like I'm hilarious. Okay. It's a fact. Okay. So I go on Snapchat simply for the filters. Okay. The filters are hysterical. I can make, I turned myself into like a meerkat the other day and I made some really funny MLM thing. If you saw it, drop a 3 below. I'm just curious. Okay. I was really funny. I was talking about how MLM's a scam. It's not as funny like that. It's funnier with a filter. So use Snapchat filters, hit the save button, upload it directly to your Instagram story, and then go under your settings on the top right of Instagram and connect your Instagram stories to your Facebook stories. I'm telling you guys, you're missing the boat. Let me say it again because some of you just like hopped over that and I just dropped a big old bomb. You can drop a bomb below, okay? Go on your Instagram, go under settings, go under manage, go under stories. Hit connect stories on Instagram to Facebook. It'll direct share it onto Facebook so you don't have to double post and spend 2 times the amount of time getting your Instagram story onto your Facebook. You're welcome. Okay? But these are huge because people love getting to know you. People want to know and be connected to you, okay? That's your brand. Some of you are on here because you're like, Jessie Lee, teach me how to build a brand. Use your brand through storytelling, through, like I'm saying, Instagram stories, but also get people emotionally connected. When you start storytelling, and when we're done this live, go read my captions. Get out your spectacles and read my captions, okay? I'm telling stories throughout it. It's why you guys are emotionally invested in my life, because I tell tales through my captions, right? When you do that, you start building that brand. You start making people go, oh my gosh, I totally know what's going on in her life. Oh, I'm like very emotional about it. And here's something else I want to say about this. If you're sitting here and you're like, I have no stories. If you're sitting here and you're like, I have nothing to talk about. If you're sitting here and you go, I'm the most boring human ever, okay? Let me give you a newsflash. You only think your life is boring because you live it every day. I actually don't think there's anything really that entertaining about my life, except for I just share it and you guys react and I go, oh, all right, word. Okay. All right. I'm just out there sharing it. You guys, nobody has some like crazy, like nobody has some really like always entertaining life. It's just that you think your life is boring because you live it every single day. But if you start sharing it, you're going to see people go, oh my gosh. Now some of you go, am I oversharing? Am I overtelling? Am I over, letting people know what my life is like? Not everyone catches everything. Here's another pro tip in storytelling. Tell a story in video and type the story in text. I'm going to say it again because it's a bomb. Tell the story in video and type the story in text. It's the reason why I do a podcast. It's the reason why I also write the caption. It's the reason why I also tell stories on Facebook Live, right? I've told my story about growing up in poverty, being super broke. I talk about being terminated. I talk about all the crazy stuff on here. I talk about it on a podcast. And then I'll also text it in a text thread with a picture. Why? Because some of you, this is your favorite way to get content. Some of you love video. You're like, oh, I just want to watch her. She moves around. She makes funny faces. She's like Jim Carrey. Okay. All right. Some of you love this. This is your favorite medium. Okay. Some of you love putting on the podcast, getting in the car and driving and listening or multitasking, cleaning your home, doing whatever. Right? But you're telling a story. Some of you prefer to scroll through your newsfeed, stop, read. Oh my gosh, let me comment. Boom. So tell it over and over and over again. The other importance of this is if you keep telling your story, more people will hear over and over again. They'll connect with you. You can't overtell. It's like when you tell the stories from your childhood, somebody else is going to hear it for the first time. You can't overtell. I have like a really awesome, hilarious story about I almost burned down the house when I was like 8 years old. My bad. I was really interested in fire. I was like, I'm like a pyromaniac. Fuego! Shocker! All right, I could tell the story 1,000 times. I bet you a bunch of you, if you've never heard my burning the house down story with my little brother underneath the deck of our house in Middletown, Maryland. Can you drop a flame below if you've never heard it before? That was your first time and you're like, she almost set a house on fire, right? Because watch, I've said it before. I've told that story before, but there's going to be a lot of flames drop below because you can't overtell your story. Your story matters. Your story matters. Your story matters. Your story matters. The other reason you got to tell stories, whether it's Instagram story, Facebook story, writing the post, Facebook Live, whatever, this is how you build trust. Because if you're consistently telling the same stories over and over again, people start realizing you're not the one lying, right? This is great for integrity in business, is when people go, oh, well, Jessie Lee literally never changed her story. Let me back it up, get a little bit petty spaghetti for a second here. All right, when I was terminated, the company, their story changed honest to God hourly. It was like, here's this story, then here's this story, here's this story, here's this story. She's evil, she's a manipulator. It was like a revolving, I thought I was watching a movie and they were talking about me. I feel like I should know my own movie if I'm the star. Okay, but I did not know. My story has been the same now the whole time. So people go, wait a minute, I can tell who the Liza Minnelli is up in here, and it's not that Jessie Lee Ward girl, it's the company that she's suing. I got you. They're telling people that I'm being sued. I'm being sued. You're being sued. Quit telling lies, Lizas. Okay? When you keep telling your stories over and over and over and over and over and over and over again, people realize they're comfortable doing business with you because you're out there sharing, okay? Speaking of which, if you haven't shared this yet to your teams, I guess you just don't like money. I also heard you become way more attractive when you share people's videos, so you should probably do that. All right, so stories create oxytocin in your brain. The reason many of you dropped the flames below was because you were connected. Some of you actually probably thought about stories when you were a kid and you used to play with fire. I created oxytocin and dopamine in your brain that got you connected to me. It's the same thing that happens when I'm out there and I'm texting and typing up stories, okay? When I'm typing up things about maybe the Porsche, like, oh, I didn't think that I cared about a car bonus. Some people are like, I don't think I care about a car bonus. Do I care about a car bonus? Jessie Lee didn't care about a car bonus until yesterday. Oh my goodness. You start thinking about your own stories, your own childhood, your own experiences. You start to trust me even more because I'm being very candid, open, and honest about my story. Okay? You've got to get out there and get personal. You've got to get out there and show emotion. You've got to get out there and remember, what did I say? Stories are remembered 22 times more than facts. Quit thinking you need to show facts. You need to show you. You need to show you. You need to show you if you want to make some money on social media. And if you're trying to make some money on social media, can you drop like a money bag below? Okay, we can start like rapping some Cardi B up in here. Money bag, money bag, money bag. Money bag, money. Oh, you know what else? Y'all love when I put Cardi B captions up on my pictures. It's so funny to me. I just love it. Okay. All right, so we bond through that though. We bond through storytelling. The earliest human beings bonded through storytelling. You know this, okay? And the consistency of doing this is everything. It's everything and the bag of potato chips, okay? This is how you can influence people, is by being consistent about it. I've seen people who could be great at social media, who post once, who post twice, who go ghost for 3 weeks, who post once, who post twice, who go ghost for a month, who post once, who maybe post. What are you doing? What are you doing? This is a consistency game. It's like if you showed up on Monday for work, you didn't feel like showing up on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Oh, I'm back on Monday. Oh, I'm back on Monday. Oh, what are you doing? What is it that you are even doing right now? No, you can't get paid on social media if you're not going to show up every day on social media. If that makes sense, it makes dollars. Okay, I know that makes sense, which means I know it makes dollars. You've got to. If you want to become an influencer in this, you can be having a bad day. Tell your real story. Tell them it's a bad day. Tell them, I'm not even feeling it today, guys. Today's been really rough. You know what? Let's be for real. Y'all know this whole cancer thing has been really rough for me. I have an emotional basket case right now about my dog. I'm over here pouring MCT and coconut oil down her throat. I got her drinking exogenous ketones. I got her and my other dog. I got both my kids on, I'm cooking them grass-fed ground beef. I'm showing it on my Instagram story. It's been rough. I'm like cuddling my dog, speaking life into my dogs all day, every day now. Like, the emotions are very real, but I'm also sharing it. So it hasn't been a really easy week in the life of Jessie Lee Ward. Heck no, y'all. Heck no, it's been rough. But am I still sharing with you? Am I still showing you the emotions? Am I still showing, dude, I'm human? Like, I don't care how many millions of dollars I've made on social media without paying for an ad. That's another tip. That's why you should listen to me, probably. All right, but you still need to know I'm human, because I think there's a lot of people out there putting out like a highlight reel. All you're doing is showing a highlight reel of your life, and that's not good. All right, speaking of highlight reels, here, let's talk Instagram again. Highlight your stories, okay? You can make little folders. You can check out my Instagram if you don't know what I'm talking about. You can make little folders that constantly highlight parts of your life. So it's like little organized folders. The way you do it is by posting in your story, like we talked about. So post your story on Instagram, and you can choose highlight once you go to watch your own story. Highlight, add to folder. Super easy, literally easiest thing in the world. Just do it, okay? Because people can watch over and over and over and over again. Again, people are watching for your personality, all right? Here is the last thing I just want to say about this. Is you gotta be a little vulnerable, all right? You gotta show the parts of your life that aren't all glitz, that aren't all glam, that aren't all perfect, that are kind of maybe a little bit ugly, because people relate to the ugly. And the reason I can say this is that I could post all the pictures of cars and trips and travel. I could literally go to the bank, be one of those like rappers' girlfriends who takes out stacks of money, except for it'd be my own money, okay? Stacks of money. I could hold up pieces of money up to my head like telephones, okay? I could do it. But would you relate to that? No, you relate to the vulnerability of, dude, this is my story. This is where I came from. This is how ugly I've seen it. But I will tell you, is a fact. It is a fact that, you know what? You're going to cry either way in your life. All right, male, female, whatever you identify as. Here's the fact of the matter. It is a little bit nicer to be crying in your luxury vehicles or in your nice house or in your debt-free lifestyle than it is to be crying, I don't know, in a tent somewhere, okay? So, yes, success matters. Yes, you'll get there faster with vulnerability. Yes, you need to tell your story. Yes, you need to do it consistently. Yes, if you got value, drop a flame below or a 10 for those of you who can't find your emojis. Make sure you share this. And I will tell you, finally, last but not least, like I said, you have plenty to share. You only think you're boring because you live your life every single day. So I'm telling you, you're not boring. You can do screenshots of people when you change their life with a product and put it in a story. You can do pictures of, you're cleaning your house. It doesn't matter. People need to know you're human before they do business with you. So, if you got value from episode 1 of the social media series with #BossLee, my name is Jessie Lee Ward. Thanks so much, guys. I appreciate that you shared. I appreciate your comments. I appreciate you doing whatever you do to further this movement. I will link my podcast below because I saw a couple people asking what the podcast is. But I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Go out there and tell your story and make you some money on social media, y'all. Have a great rest of your night. Talk to you soon.